everyone, welcome to Real Maya channel. Today I'm going to show you harvesting potatoes. So I'm going to show you the container potato growing, how I harvested them, and all the potatoes, like at least the one I wanted. I collect it whenever I want, but this is the end of the season, so I'm collecting whatever is left over, and I'm going to show you how I harvested them. So I'm going to harvest these potatoes, and today the day is cloudy and it's cold little bit, so I'm going to make some hot potato soup. So it's going to taste very delicious, and also I'm going to even bake the bun, so homemade bun with potato soup. And even from harvesting to the cooking, from garden to table potatoes. And let's see how I'm going to cook this. You can see all my potato plants got dried. So the green ones, they are just weeds, don't worry about it. See, almost all plants have got dried except one or two. So after drying, then I'm going to remove all this straw. Then I'll show you how potatoes looks over here. So when I remove the straw, because there is one plant, it may be easy to locate the place where to look for potatoes. And when I remove the straw, that's the reason I told you that putting straw is very easy, because it's very easy to pick the potatoes. You can see already one potato popping up there. So I'm going to remove all this straw, and then going to collect whatever left potatoes, because I already harvested many times. So just few leftover potatoes I can find. So this is from the container. So it's easy to dump the container onto the ground and look for the potatoes. So I could find small potatoes, 4 small potatoes. It's so easy to dump the bin and just collect potatoes. It's so fun part too. So in permaculture method, we covered the soil. So here I covered with the straw. So you can see how black and dark the underneath the soil is, and it's very healthy, and it has lots of earthworms in it. I always loved baking, because baking is very easy process. You just have to load your oven and just sit back and relax. It's only a matter of 5 to 10 minutes. You just put everything in the tray and just drizzle with the oil and do whatever you want, some seasoning, and just pop it into the oven, and it's really ready within the time you wanted it. Like maybe half an hour, like you can do it ahead and just keep it baked. And the cooking process is very simple and very easy, and it just takes few minutes after that. So cooking with the oven and baking them is really good process, for my understanding, because I feel that is very easy. So let's do whatever possible uses we can do with the oven. I'm going to do for most of my videos. For whole wheat bread, I've taken 3 cups of flour and added 1 spoon salt, 1 spoon jaggery, and 1 spoon yeast. Most of the South Indian families do have this wet grinder, so we only need to change the blade. And I'm just adding all dry ingredients into it, and I'm going to mix the dry ingredients first. Then I'm going to add warm water. So I'm not taking any ratio for the water. I'm just going to add till it becomes a dough. So I'm going to add little by little, so that I'm sure how much water I'll be needing it. So it's okay if it is little bit more sticky, then you can add little bit flour if you feel it, but the actual ratio is 2:1. So appropriate water is good enough to make it a nice dough, sticky dough. So you can also use any kind of mixer. So here I'm using, because this is the only one I'm having it, that's the reason. transfer it to same container so that we can measure it. So here I'm going to leave this till it becomes double the quantity. So this is how it looks after 2 hours. So you can see nice bubbling. So that means it's got nice fermented. So it has that spongy texture. So I'm just using dry flour so that it doesn't stick to my fingers. So it's easy for me to handle the dough. So after taking into the hands, then I'm just going to roll this together. Spread some dry flour onto cutting board and just dump the dough, and now just make everything together and try to tuck the dough. So this will make nice puffy bread. So after tucking them, then I'm going to divide into 2 pieces. So I'm going to make 2 breads. So you can tuck it into any shape, even oval shape you can do, but I'm going to do round shape. So the more you tuck it, the more you get nice puffy ones. Just adding dry flour and just tucking it inside is the one major tip where we can get nice puffy or spongy bread. So I'm going to do same thing with the other bread too. Where it gives you nice puffy and nice spongy bread. So I'm going to keep adding the dry flour and going to repeat the process. I'm going to leave this for 15 minutes. I'm going to cover with one more parchment paper. You can cover even with the kitchen towel. So for potato soup, I'm taking 2 potatoes. I'm peeling it, but you can even bake it, then you can peel it. So I've just chopped into small pieces. So I've added some garlic and some red onion. So I'm adding a few drops of olive oil, and this will add nice flavor to it. And even you can add any spice of your choice, any herb. I'm adding oregano here. So when you powder it in your hands, that releases nice flavor. So drop some of the oregano on it. You can add even directly to the soup while cooking, but I'm just adding this so that the flavor while baking goes in well. So this will add up the taste. You can give any shape cuts. These are because when you bake, the gases escape and it may break up anyway, but you can also let it stay as it is and let it break. And I'm just setting up my oven for after this preheat for 32 minutes. I have set them. So I'm also loading the potatoes too, so both at a time I can finish it. So after 28 minutes, this looks like this. So I felt the already buns are baked enough, so I'm just taking them off. Then I'm letting my potatoes still bake. So after 32 minutes, even potatoes looks nice baked. So I'm going to show you the bun, the other side, how it looks. So when we tap it, you can hear that hollow sound. So which means that it's nice and spongy. It has one nice crust above and below the bun, so you can still hear that sound. And and inside we can see the spongy structure when I cut them. Looks so nice. It's still warm, so I'm adding all the baked potatoes to the blender. So once I add all of them, then I'm going to grind it, and if needed I'm going to add some water so that the grinding takes place well, that we can make nice puree like. So I'm adding all, even red onion and even the garlic. I'm not going to add whole garlic, just few of them. So just 3 cloves I'm going to add. The rest garlic I can use it for other cookings, for making my curries. It's because when we bake it, the flavor tastes very good. It's nice different taste. So I just love this taste. That's the reason I save most of them. So just 3 cloves are good enough. When we bake, it allows us to remove the cloves very easily because they are all almost mushy, and it's so easy to take out from the skin. Now it's ready for blending. Just added some water and I'm going to blend this. Nice creamy consistency to the soup. So this, when you roast it, you get nice brownish color. So when we add milk to it, then it becomes nice sauce, white sauce. So now it's nice roasted, and you can see that color, little bit browning at the bottom, but that's okay, nothing to worry. You can just, that's very light, so it doesn't spoil the taste. So just add milk as you need it. I'm adding just little bit milk to make that sauce, but you can add, if you like milk, then you can add more milk to this. Just I'm trying to mix it that properly, because you need to mix it as quick as possible, otherwise it will form lumps. So the flat side of the ladle will help to mix it well. Slight lumps are okay. So I'm going to add the blended paste, potato paste, baked potato paste. So once I add it, then I'm going to add water as the thickness and consistency you need. You can just add water to that, and just adding pepper, and I'm going to add some salt as per the taste. I'm just adding 3/4 spoon salt. This is pink salt. You can add any salt you have. So I use Himalayan pink salt, and I've even added the water. That's the reason it has become nice consistency. This is what I'm looking for. So when you serve, then it should be pouring consistency. It looks nice and yummy, and I'm going to plate it and show for you. So my bun and potato soup is ready to serve for the dinner. So thank you for watching my video. If you want full description, look into the description box below. I'm even going to post the links, the previous ones, so that you can go through them and just connect that video with this in connectivity. And even you can share with your friends if you like this video. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and see you with next video. Until then, bye. See you again.